Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, laughing boy here, and back by popular demand, Enshrouded. The reason I'm kind of laughing about that is I did only get one comment on Enshrouded Part 1 asking for more. So big shout out to Gray Fox 4044. I'm going to, so, um, it only took one, as I enjoy the game. Um, so I'm going to try and pick up where I left off. My voice is still a little weak, so I'm going to be a little quiet. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you can hear me. Is this thing on? Before I get too far into it, for those on YouTube, True is a 13-year-old British kid. T-Dog did it. And somehow it's all Carm's fault. Drew is not a 13-year-old British kid. Hadn't been a 13-year-old British kid in a while. Um, but T-Dog did do it, and somehow everything's Carm's fault. At least in Laughing Land. Okay, so here we go. Let me switch over to the game, and then well, that was him swinging his club thing. Make sure you're seeing me looking at everything all at once. Okay. So here we go. Okay, we have one mission. It is the elixir well. I'm going to need a little bit of armor, so to that end, well, I'm going to need string. I need 4 pieces of string. I need 2 more. That's 4 pieces of fiber. I need 6 total. With a 7. And I need 3 bits of animal fur. Do I have 3 arrows? I'm gonna make some more. I saw some sheep over here, but I think I scared them off. Not sheep. If you lock onto... What is going on with my aim? There's my 2 bits of animal there. I started to say, if you log on, all you'd have to do is... But I don't know what's going on with that. Normally your aim is like this. I can't seem to hit anything. Alright. Why I needed that stuff is to make the fur gloves, the fur boots, and this lovely fur hat. Yeah.
Never force it.
It looks ridiculous, but... Put it. Put it. And this is our ridiculous looking character now with physical magic and physical damage resistance of 39. So we are going to the elixir well. Show it on the map. He's a rabbit. And oh, trying to remember where I put my bench. I found it. Right now my comfort level is only a level 5. That looks like I'm about to... It's about to get dark, so let's do... Make a bed. To make a bed? Is that in the... That's in here. Huh. In fact, it's an entire category. We need 3 more bits of string so we can... Don't worry, we'll be able to actually farm that later on. Farming is a little bit tedious, but I don't know if my big head's in the way. I think it... No, over on the left-hand side, you can see how much you gather of whatever. Farming is a little bit tedious, but it's not something that you've got to do a lot of. You can do it at your own, at your own leisure whenever you. Oh man, I need 2 more plant fiber. I used them. I didn't. I think that's the only thing that you actually need. Plant fiber. Just of its own. Two cool things about using the wand. One is it gives you light. Another is it kind of points at anything that's alive that's close by. Okay, now I'm going to make a bed, and I'll show you why beds are beneficial. This game does not require, you don't have a sleep meter there. It's not going to require that you sleep. Let me show you why beds are very helpful in this game. See this guy? Up in the top left-hand corner, you'll notice a time multiplier, night speed times 60. Watch that. Watch the moon. There's the moon. Bye. Watch the character. Now it's time to get up. If you can't see outside, when the character rolls over, the character sleeps on its side. When it rolls over on its back, puts its hands behind its head, it's morning time. And time is no longer passing at an increased rate. The reason I did all that is to make it where I can see again. Okay, dirt is actually useful, rubble is not. Metal scraps, try to keep some metal scraps and some stone on you. Metal scraps you use to make lock picks, and stone you use to make your altar. Basically, you can put down a save point in most places throughout the game, except inside the shroud. Don't need that. 3 more pieces of string, or 1 more piece of string, I can make 3 more bandages. And twigs I don't need. I'll put the bone in there anyway. And the animal first. Some things are going to need. Flintstone. Before I go, I'm going to show you guys. Flintstone is something that you'll need a little bit of. And I mean, it is you'll be able to craft flintstone arrows, which it's low level, but it's better than wood arrows. In order to do that, you'll need some flintstone. Now, right over here, that is the... I'm going to get over here one and see the name. I can't remember it. Long something. Anyway, so you come out here. If you go somewhere over here, there's something similar, but it doesn't pan out. This right here, this is flintstone. This is And there is a very large deposit over that way, just a little bit. But this one, pay attention to spots like this throughout the map, because just because it's a little spot like that, it doesn't mean that there's nothing there. There's one that's, that's just right over there somewhere that looks just like this, and what you see is what you get. But this is a pretty large deposit. By the time I get done, I'll wear this pick out. This is just a stone pick. I'll wear it out long before I get done with this deposit. And by the time, if I had an iron pick, by the time I got done, I'll have a big hole here, and I just have to fast travel out of there. Anyway, just wanted to show that to you. We are going to the elixir well. Let me show you. See if I can. Uh-oh. Wolfie. Go away, Wolfie. Bad doggy. I done told you. I told you. Oh, no. See? Bad dog. Let me see if I can show you. Yes, there it is. You see the structure sticking up out of the fog? That is the elixir well. We're gonna go. Alright, for a long time, I didn't, you collect torn cloth all the time, and I was wondering, well, what use is this stuff? I got a ton of it, and I realized you make bandages out of it, which is pretty helpful. It's a little slow. Okay, water will be helpful. Again, these things you're not required to eat. This gives you plus two regeneration. It's a good thing to take that before you go into battle. It's not a good thing to take that during battle, because the character stops and starts stuffing their face. Water gives you better endurance and stamina recharge. I kind of need that right now. I'm still a little bit under weather. Bandages, they increase your healing. You can't take strawberries do a better job at health regeneration, but you can't take a purple berry than a strawberry, because there's only one item of a category working at one time. But you can take that, and then a health potion if you want to, if you got one. I don't have any, unfortunately. Actually, let's put this over here, because this now gives you stamina recharge. Grilled, I don't know what use that's going to be. Maybe it'll give me better experience. Okay. I need to put that back in my bag. My box back over there, because I'm probably going to die. When you die, you leave a death bag. You can go and retrieve your death bag, but it's animation and you'll likely have to clear out whatever killed you. I want to show you something. Let me I'll put the plant. Well, no. How much plant? I got 3 plant fiber. And I'll put the torn cloth there. Okay, let's go into the crafting thing. See, I can't make a bandage because I don't have any string. I do have 23 cloth. And you notice, I don't have that 23 cloth on me. That's what this little box is for. Now, as long as I'm... Let me see. Right here. That's what it says. I've got 23 cloth, but no string. 0 cloth and 0 string. As long as I'm within that border. I'll make a string, make a bandage. It will take the stuff out of your bag before it takes it out of the box. There is one exception to that. Let me put that down. And the one exception is runes. Runes have to be in your bag. Okay, I don't know if I've showed you guys. Apparently not. When you collect a weapon, it doesn't work for armor or shields, but when you collect a weapon, you can equip it, salvage it, or delete it. Unless it's something like that scrappy sword. I don't believe I can I can't salvage that. I can't salvage that either. If it's like a little low level 1 weapon that you made, then yeah, you can't salvage it. But with you salvage it, you get runes. You take the runes to one of your people, and you click, you go to the enhance screen, and I have 2 things that I can enhance. My masterful mace, which I'm not really going to use, and my shepherd's staff, which I'm not really going to use. Actually, I'm not going to use at all because I don't think I have any. It takes spells, ammo. Even the stuff that you pick up out there, you can scrap common stuff that you pick up out there, out in the world, but You, man, I don't want to waste stuff on you. Thought he was stuck. You can, the stuff out in the world that's common, you can enhance that. And I came back here, put them runes in the chest so that they're safe. And then I picked them out to show you, and then I started to wander off with them. Where is my partial building? Oh, that's another string. Might as well. Unfortunately, taking the mushrooms doesn't make me smarter. Otherwise, I'll remember this character doesn't have updraft or double jump. That's here. Updraft is right there. When you're flying, you can use mana to lift yourself up again a little higher. Really helpful in making distance. Double jump. It's double jump, you guys. If you're watching this, you probably know what double jump is. And jump up in the air and then jump again. I mean, I'm assuming that you've played video games. Okay. Yes, I am enshrouded. I have some bad guys chasing me. I've got 5 minutes. Well. Okay, they're staggered. Here's a save point. It also has, it is a point in the game where I am not being affected by the shroud. The timer, I mean, I am enshrouded, but my timer is staying rock solid. So, let me go ahead and eat one of them. And eat one of these. And what I'm looking for is the way down. Now, the purpose in this is, well, there's a giant red glowing mushroom kind of thing down here. And, well, we'll see it in a second. The purpose is to chop it down. There it is. You can see it right there in the center of the screen. with my current gear, I cannot make it there. And we're getting staggered again. Well, what I meant was I couldn't glide there. He's gonna try and kill me. He probably is gonna kill me, but in order to help myself, I'm gonna try and get this tree down before it does. This is a shroud roof. And now I am no longer enshrouded. Also, I can see mid-range homing. Okay, dude. I need health. You gotta make sure these guys don't get too far away from you. They will fully they'll fully heal themselves. This one is not gonna do that. He's gonna be right on top of me, unless I wander out of his little circle. Oh man, look at that! Just a sliver of light. The thing is, now I can fast travel out of here. My heater on. A little cool out there this morning, but not in here anymore. Right. So now, let's see, somewhere on my compass, right there under the lettering, it says that my death bag is 63 meters. Right there. It is right there under the W on the compass at the top center of the screen. Right over there. Okay, that's... I should have healed up before I came down there. Should have taken my purple berries and my water, but genius that I am. Okay, so let's go on down here. Also, honey. Help me? Yeah, I do. food slots occupied. Okay. Oh, nope, too late. He sees me. Oh, man. Should have done the hose in the first place. Alright, so this is something that's important. This, I can use this as a decoration. I can use it as a, I believe this, I'm not sure if this guy is one of the ones that I'm going to need to upgrade my altar. Okay, here we go. We got a tainted axe. It's an epic level 14. It has 14 damage. It's only level 3, but I can enhance it so it does +2 to cutting damage, +2 to blunt damage, +2 to cutting damage again, and precise. Okay, so let's just take all of this. And while we're at it, let's grab this stuff. Now, if you want to, you can just climb back up out of here, but I'm going to go back to the house. And we're going to get a new objective.
Oi!
Ember Veil, okay, collect sparks and offer them to the flame altar to strengthen the flame. Sparks lie around the world in flame sanctums and flame shrines. Okay, there are 2 different upgrades here. Upgrade the altar, which is, as it says, extend the building range. That's all it does. And strengthen the flame. Gain global benefits. Now, this is what I was talking about. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to need his head for this. This, I'm flame level 1. I can have I can have 2 flame altars. In order for me to do any kind of serious traversing of the map, I need to have at least 4, because a good way of getting around out here to get, let's say, if I wanted to go, let's say, over here, because I heard that there's some legendary gear over here in Sun Temple, maybe, just just hypothetically, yeah, or maybe a little chest right over here, hypothetically. In order to get there, it's going to take a lot of travel. There's a lot of things over here that are going to kill you. The stuff that's over here, a lot of the things, in fact, along this southern border are level 25 and 30, and there's a lot of deadly fog there. There's also a hypothetical chest up here. Well, this map, so far the game isn't this big. It's only about halfway up. but it is an early access, so I'm sure that they're going to add to it at some point. Anyway, so there's a chest up near the border, the border of the current border, not the frame, that has some pretty good gear that comes out of it. Anyway, a hypothetical. No, I'm just joking with the hypothetical stuff. You guys want me to show you, put up videos on those 3 locations? I can, but I found them looking on YouTube, so I don't really want to take away from other creators. Anyway, point is to get over here, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to travel as far as you feel that, you're going to travel a distance away, and then you need to put down a flame altar. And then when you then travel, travel a little distance, put down a flame altar, go back to the first flame altar, pick that up, fast travel back to the second one, and continue on. I have to knock down my capture card. Then then after a little bit, put down another flame altar. Then just keep, and then go back, take that one up, and you just keep traveling. You're going to need a lot of rocks, but you can always go back home and then fast travel to the farthest of your flame altars. Just kind of leapfrog across the map. That way you always have a spawn point that is not, hopefully not terribly far behind you. Because you're going to be going through some, I could do that. I could do that with this character as soon as I upgrade my flame. I can do that right now. I might do that, but well, if it was just me playing for myself, I would do that, but it's kind of boring, I think. But it would be kind of boring. It is kind of, I would imagine it'd be boring to watch, but
Flame and glory!
I would wind up with some really good gear. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Now get out. Break a leg. Oh, several.
Forge. Picked up later. Not going to be using that anymore. This has a nice side effect. It's called a tainted axe. I believe it poisons and it's an epic. So it has 4 slots that I can enhance it. Legendaries have 5, I believe. Epic is it's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Believe it or not, you can get. My brother found a legendary bow that has a power of 35. If you hadn't played the game, that's significant. Most you can find uncommon, rare, and epic bows that have a power of level 25. Highest level the weapon can be. You can find them at. You can find everything up to. Everything before legendary you can find with a power level of 35. There, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. What was I doing? What was I talking about? Oh yes, you can find bows that are. Let me look at my bag. This one has a power level of 8. It's only a level 1 bow, and I think I made it myself. But you can find bows that are, I think, common, uncommon, rare, and epic that are level 25 bows with a power level of 35. But I've only seen one bow that is level 25 legendary with a power level of 35. And that's because I got it from my brother who duplicated it. I wouldn't know how to do that. I put a beat. Alright, so you see that big old thing right there? That's where we're going. Don't. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and unmark that one. Clear that waypoint. We're going there. What do I need to upgrade this? To strengthen the flame. 1 more resin. 4 more animal fur. For resin, you chop down a tree. Okay, and the reason for doing there are several reasons. There's several benefits from upgrading the flame. Or at least there's a few. Let me go over them real quick. You get you'll unlock the ability to make 4 flame altars on the map, and increase you will be able to walk through. You have Shroud and you have Deadly Shroud. Deadly Shroud will kill you in a couple of seconds. But what this does is it increases your your level of passage in the shroud, so you'll be able to go through level 2 shroud. Let's see. Get the character attribute bonus. And my time in the shroud will be extended. Let's see if my bow works now. Once you lock on, the bow is kind of auto aiming. Not homing, but auto aiming. No resin. One piece of resin, 2 more animal furs, and I can upgrade my altar. Just realized that I'm entirely dead. Any trees or rocks or dirt that any trees that you cut down inside your boundaries, stay gone. Did I just find, just got 2 resin. Now I just need 2 more animal fur, and I will be able to upgrade. There we go. Strengthen the flame. Flame level 2. Spark of knowledge has erupted within. Ready yourself to unveil the secrets. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Find the 2 ancient obelisks of the Springlands to learn the world's fate, a story of rot and fire. Okay. This upgrade, it just makes it, just made the, I should have marked it, but that just made my build area bigger. With your pick, with your pick equipped, you'll be able to see the border. Now, if I reload the game, that'll make a half a dent. Okay. So let's go do something fun. Let's go over there. Now, there are a couple of places in, around the map that you're going to always find, like, you're always going to find a weapon in the little box where you found the blacksmith. There's always going to be a weapon in that there's a little hidden room right across from him. It's going to require a lockpick. And there's always going to be some sort of weapon in there. There's also a chest in the little town over there. It's overrun by bad guys that always going to have a weapon in it. Most of the time, those weapons are random. There are occasions where the weapon is going to be set. Early in the game, scrap is important. You know, I didn't take the... There is... Oh, look. I'm not going to show you what updraft does. There is somewhere in here. Forget where it is. There is a... Oh, backstab. That's right there. How's that out of reach? No, sneak attack. I will get to show you that one. Not backstab. I wasn't looking for backstab. I was looking for sneak attack. Let me show you what it does. Doesn't always kill them. It does do a significant amount of damage. But today my voice is kind of going along with it. You can't sneak up on this guy. Okay. I need a lockpick. This is what I was saying. You know, right over there is where we got our blacksmith. Come over here to this little secret door, and there's this locked chest. There's always a weapon in here. Not always the same thing, but apparently this time it was. Okay, see, this is a level 1 common. I can scrap it or salvage it. I can salvage that one because I picked it up out here, didn't craft it. Anyway, so we're going up there. One thing I have to say is always bring arrows when you're going into that. Even if you don't want to play, even if you're not trying to build a character that's archery based at all. Yeah, bring arrows. Bring the cheapest arrows that you have. To go in there, bring the cheapest arrows you can make. Well, the cheapest arrows that you can make are wooden arrows. Try to bring a lot of those. And switch to them. Now, let me show you. If you have alternatives to your wooden arrows, just go to your wooden arrows and click equip. The reason is there's targets in there that you're gonna, I'll show you. You're gonna have to hit buttons. Place one of these. Don't eat raw meat. You know, in real life or in this game. It's bad for you in both cases. The best way to deal with an archer is up close and personal. There are some that will stand there and look at you until you get far enough away, and then they'll attack you. Oh, there he is. We're gonna go up here. Make our way around, get up into that tower. The tower, the towers, there's not any bad guys in them. But, well, these ancient spires, there's no bad guys in them. But they can still kill you. There are traps in them. Enjoy these things. Big kind of food. All right, so this is a save point, this respawn point. I die before I get to the next one. That's where I'll respawn. Okay, what we're going to be looking for is these things. Some doors are locked, but can be opened by finding and pressing the correct button. See this door here that has a little thing over it lit up. That door won't open until I push that button. When you're doing this, it's always good to explore. See what else is around, because there's usually, yes, in this case it's behind that door that I skipped, I imagine. Oh, traps. Remember I said something about traps? Oh, this is not a golden chest, so it's probably nothing much. You know, this time it was bandages. Sometimes it's going to be grenades or arrows or whatever. Yeah, I'm going back because I'm getting that. I'm looking behind that door. Yay! This chest's going to be something a little bit more significant. Ooh, nice. Well, it's better than what I got. In fact, let's put it in the bag. Well, I'm not just going to put it in the bag, but I am going to put it in the bag. I need that, so this is a level 1 power of 8, and it's common. I cannot enhance this because I made it. This one is a level 3. It's uncommon. It's got a power level just 2 points more. But because it's uncommon, I can enhance it. Well, because I didn't make it, I can enhance it. Okay, so now we're gonna go out of here. To reset that, all I have to do is leave the game. Come back in here and be something else in that box. course, there are other benefits to doing this other than, you know, just finding cool chests worth of stuff in here. This is a fast travel. Oh, and that stuff that looks like lava, it's lava. Yeah, let's play the floor is lava, because it's lava. Well, oh, yeah, that door is, and that door just leads to here. You know, I wonder where that button is. This does require stamina, by the way. Okay. Now, with this stuff, firing at the lit up part will work, but also firing at that. I didn't actually know that until I had already pretty much beaten the game. I went to oh, look, now I have a better wand. I was exploring a place that I had just barely unlocked. Right at the end of the game, first time I played through, and in order, it was a sun temple, but it was something similar to this. In order to trip those buttons, I had to shoot through these little holes, and all I could see was that top piece. And that's when I figured out that the top piece was the important bit. I almost went right through the. Yeah. If you land in that, you might be able to survive. You just have to hop until you either die or get out of it. Okay. Next level, and trapped right away. And okay. Ow, that was rude. Okay, that's the exit. There's a chest over there. Let's see what's on this side. What's behind door number 2? Alright, 2 buttons need to be pushed. This stuff, climbing that stuff does require stamina, so be careful. Button number 1. Flint arrows. We were just talking about those. Where's button number 2? don't see it. In this case, the buttons aren't, you know, getting through these doors isn't all that important. Okay. I get to demonstrate to you the lava not killing you instantly. The other button's up there. Ah, I knew I was going to, without fail, get into the lava. Okay, let's try not to die. And with a double jump, I could just hop over. And that is a bad place in the game to decide to freeze up, especially for that long. You can use a sprint to cover more distance, sprint and take a run up before jumping to the land on seeming out of, yeah. Maybe I should have just read the tutorials. Right. There is button number 2. You can fall from a little bit of a distance. I wouldn't push it though. There we go. Metal Star Mace. Isn't that the same thing I got? Isn't that one of them? No, that's not. Oh yeah, okay, so this is a Masterful Mace. Level 1, rare, 16 damage, and it's two-handed. This, on the other hand, is one-handed. So I can use the shield. It does blunt damage. That does blunt and piercing damage. This is a little slower, but this does more damage. So basically, neither one of them. I'm not going to use either one. I do carry a two-handed weapon, usually. Hopefully we'll get to the, this one's, yeah, this one's kind of small. One thing I would advise, advise you guys to do is, when you're going through these things, break stuff. You see, what is this? This is just water. I know I didn't do it going up. Okay. Unlock the ancient spire's knowledge. Oh, I gotta commune. There we are. Okay, so going to the map. I can fast travel back to this point at any time and actually come up here and launch off this tower and fly as far as my little wings will take me. A story of fire, story of rot. This tells me to take out Shroud Root, I think. Flame spoke of ancient obelisk, which revealed information about the world. The obelisks show hidden truths, and some are connected to the flame. Flame spoke of okay. Okay, the flame spoke of ancient obelisks which reveal information about the world. The obelisks show hidden truths, and some are connected to what festers below. Okay, so you know what? I think that's telling us. I think it showed us a shroud root and elixir wells and flame altars. Not flame altars, but flame sanctums, where we can get spark. Okay, let me go head on back to the house and probably going to get the quest to go and collect 2 more survivors. The carpenter and the hunter. The hunter will help you to craft better arrows. Yes. Oh, no, it's the alchemist. The alchemist will allow you to do potions. Well, that's an alchemist. You can, he will be able to craft like health potions. They all, well, the first 3 have their different sets of armor that they can craft, and they all have different levels of the armor. This is the first level of basically the warrior type. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. But it is armor. The alchemist can basically make the wizard set. He will also be able to make craft wands and staffs. The wand is this. It just it does not require ammo, but it does wear out just like your sword or whatever. The staff does require ammo, which I don't think I have yet. I don't have any ammo for the staff yet. All lean meat. let me. Well, I'm thinking about. I think I'm gonna make a fireplace. Fireplace. Honestly, I don't. The little bottles, I don't pay any attention to them other than to. I don't use them except for the healing potions. Okay. I don't know if I showed you this. There's actually fire you can cook in over here. Inside the long keep. Hold it till it's done, and then you continue to hold it, and it turns into tar. Which I'll probably have more use for than the meat, but okay. Grilled wolf meat has a +2 to constitution. Put this out of the way. Now, if you happen to put this area into your build area, then you'll be able to, you can pick this stuff up, remove it. It'll be permanently gone. But because it's not in my build area, I can pick this stuff up and come back and it will still be here. Quit rolling into the fire. And do that. Go ahead and make some more tar. I already have this stuff. I'll show you the difference between it and the wolf meat. Where did it go? There it is. This is only a +1 to constitution. So the wolf meat would be better. Make a rake. I want to show you what the rake does. The rake is... I've never seen a rake that does this. I think I'm going to... let's see. think well, I may try to go do something. Where did I see the rake? There's the rake. He can make a scrappy rake, but regular rake I think will do the job. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is.
Never left
Maybe
the
he
coast.
can't do it yet. The rake is a cool little tool. Well, let's start here. I'm just holding the button, and it will flatten the ground. Not only will it flatten the ground, but it will continue with whatever ground you started with. Started with just regular old, grassy ground, and it'll continue with grassy ground. But you start with road, it continues with road. I think. There you go, make me out to be a liar. Does use stamina. So I can make this road go anywhere within anywhere on my property. Now, can't grow stuff on this, so I think I'll go back. I would, well, I'll go back to dirt if I ever decide to plant over there. Anyway, so that's the rake. One of those items that's not going to be super useful. Okay, I've repaired everything. Let me throw whatever. Okay, I don't need. Yeah, I have 5 stone. 1 animal fur. I'm going to keep the dirt here for just a second. Bones, we'll put that in there. Plant fiber. I store those in there just for now because I don't really have a place to put them. Okay, so let's put. Come up here to my little thing on the hill. Place items from your inventory here to make them available for the factory. Okay. This thing, I normally make. There are 3 things that I can make from this. One is charcoal which is the only thing I can make right now, which requires dirt and wood. Well, what's the other? There were two other ones. I think maybe tar and wood acid. Wood acid I'm not going to need for a while, but I will need it to make copper later on. I think it's copper, not copper. Bronze. Okay, so now we have the hunter becomes the hunted and a powerful alchemist. Let's see where this one is. That one's over there. Okay, so that's not the one I was... Yeah, this is what I was thinking before. Okay, there is a really cool sword that I can get early on. It glows, it's legendary, it's level 3. And it is somewhere between these two markers. Not going to be, I'm going to be ending this soon, but hopefully I will be able to show you guys this. Okay. $600 that way. Now I am burning stamina. Oh, you see, there is an elixir well. I have 2 layers of stamina, and once I get done with those, I will fall like a rock. I think I have 2 layers. I may have just barely lived through that. Halfway to where I'm going. Leveled up. Good looking. Well, I could demonstrate something else. Let's go here and equip that. that is ammo for this thing. It's leveled up. This burns mana and ammo. Takes time to cast. Alright, so we're switching. Well, let him go back, he will regenerate. I don't use staffs. They have obviously a couple of issues. One, I mean, they use ammo and mana, and they take time to fire. It's not like well, not like anything else. You push the button and there it is. Ooh, do I have any other rings? I don't know. That was rude. Just ass pocket. Ah, what's trying to parry. In here. Now this stuff is cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Here I am recording. Would have been oh wait, I've been doing this for 2 hours and I haven't recorded any of it. Okay. Still 230 meters from where I'm trying to go. Might as well look around, alright? Right tool for the right job. Properly stated, right tool for the job. Don't, you know. Don't use a hammer when you need a wrench. Don't use a sword when you need a felling axe. We're gonna go that way. We don't know about. You can learn about, well, like you picked up an iron bar, your character will learn about iron bars. Learn how to, you know, things that you can make with them, and well, your character will learn things that you can make with them. If you pick, once you have the farmer, and you pick I don't know, you pick a new plant, then you know, like you pick strawberries for the first time. Well, then you know how to make strawberries in your planters, which we're gonna learn about. Okay, so gonna have to fight here. So, put that down. And I'm going to fast travel back to this one I had sitting over here. And I'm going to pick it up. Actually, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to extinguish the flame. That way I only have 2 active. Reason for that is I don't want to need one and not be able to put it down. I want to make sure that there's always room. I don't apparently pin scaffolding. Pin. I don't want it pinned. Okay. Unpin. Oh, I thought I had unlocked something else. I don't want those. Big, it can't hold a lot. Same physical size as in the as the other box next to it, but it can't hold as much. And what I'm going to do with that is put these things in it. And, you know, scrolls and whatnot as I get them. Okay, I don't need the scrappy sword, so I'm going to delete it. Scaffolding is useful, especially when you're trying to, if you're trying to go across the map to those hypothetical things. Hypothetical, yeah. Trying to go to get, you're trying to, you know, you're trying to go across to get those chests with the legendary stuff in it, you know, legendary level 25 stuff, then you can put that down. You can put down your flame altar someplace, and then put scaffolding up to climb over things that you can't normally climb over. Okay, so this is, I got 3 points. Let's do airborne. Updraft is going to be so nice. Mud is going, it has a kind of a funny little effect that, you know, little humorous effect. It clumps up around your legs. I mean, all the way up to the knees, you're big, you know, you got big wads of mud. Look like you got, he saw me. Yeah, best way to deal with an archer is up close and personal. And here we are. That is a save point, but you cannot fast travel to it. That's why I put down. Here we go. Howdy, partner. How you doing? A little worse now, huh? Okay. That cave over there has a really cool sword in it. Oh, you were there. Dark Ages assassin around there. Well, I guess that. Dark Ages, I guess. Let's just say he looks like an assassin. But more of a caveman assassin or something. I don't know this. I don't think he's all that sane. They do kind of talk. When they're blocking, you can overpower them. Hello. Dead? Well, he's this pile on the floor. Fine. Yeah, I stepped out to get him to fire because he has a second or two to reload. I tell you, the last few days my nose has barely stopped dripping. Okay, so here we go. Sometimes there's cool stuff in here. Sometimes these are these can be puzzles, and sometimes I can just get lost wandering around in the same rooms over and over again. Oh, there she is. Wait, this is the alchemist. Hey. Well, come on. The insane mutant assassin. Where is he going? Come here, dude. You know what? That's not a bad spot. Alright, so that's our time, but I'm going to go a little bit more. Which means that it's going to take a long time to process. Go to editing. The alchemist. There he is. Complete the quest. I'll have to go back and set him on the ground. And what I'm doing here, this is On occasion, these will be throughout the, you'll find these in different places. It's a big anvil, and you can, kind of looks like an ironing board, but big anvil, and you can repair your gear for free out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, when you repair your gear at home, it's free. And it's dark. I can't see anything except that chest. Oh, that was luck. I can't see that cave. There are places where you'll be able, I'll just come back here. There are places out in the wild where you'll be able to sleep.
Hey!
Yeah. I'm gonna put this in there too. You use it 5 times in the game. So he just gave me,
Pray for your safety.
told me to go look for the carpentry. Okay. Reason I came back here wasn't to talk to him and get a new spell. But to, not new spell, new quest, but to pass the night so I can see and go back up in here. Hopefully these guys are not going to be respawned. Yeah, they're... Wait, let me show you the mud. Went through mud. Where's the mud? Here's the mud. Look at it. Slows you down. It slows you down and looks funny. I mean, as in humorous. Maybe also a little odd. Okay, so the cave we're going to is over there. Right there. Be careful, there are bad guys in there, but, they gonna get a new weapon. Crafts. And there are archers that fire explosive rounds. They do fire. What I mean by explosive rounds is basically they'll fire mortars. If they can't hit you directly, they'll fire mortars at you. Quit that. That's rude. Made a video on this sword, and in that video there's a big crater right here. Right in here, right about where my okay, maybe it was a trap. Here we go, scavenger stash, and the whaling blade. Cool thing about the whaling blade, there are a few things about the whaling blade. Damage of 14. It's only level 3, but does less damage than this does. But no, we're not salvaging. It's legendary, which means it has 5 upgrade slots. It glows. So you can have an actual weapon in your hand when you're wandering around in the dark, and you'll be able to see it. It's not, it doesn't give you the radius of a torch, but it does help. Let's clear that waypoint. And the story of fire is right here somewhere. We're not going to do that today. Just find us a good place. It's above or below. We're just going to skip that. I'm going to head on back to the house. We'll figure out what we're going to do next time. We're going to figure out what we're going to do next time. Well, no. And we're going to, I can return to main menu and take this character onto any map. any of my maps, I can create a new map and start over. Want to do? I don't really want to. He's only a little bitty dude right now, anyway. Or I can go and bring my level 25 character into this map. My level 25 character will be limited to the flame. This one, but we'll have, we'll have the all the gear and experience and everything that she already has. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna return to main menu. Gives it a little bit of I don't know. I think it helps with with syncing the save. So I could bring Tess in here as a level 11 with all legendary gear because I went over there and well, I went over there to those chests and gathered gathered all of her gear or most of her gear. This is my level 25 character. Um, Completed the game and went over there and raided those chests several times. Anyway, and this dude I outfitted with that gear and started the game. he's less, he's not as far along as this guy is, but he's got better equipment. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more, let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Laughing boy out. Bye bye.